let's start our chicken bone broth. And I have my roaster oven preheating at 225, and it's going to cook at 225 for 7 hours. And these are my chicken bones. They do have some pieces left on them, some pieces of chicken left on it, but that's fine. I'm still cleaning that freezer out. I am still cleaning out those freezers. This is roasted chicken. This is chicken that I purchased from the store when I made my soup. This is chicken that I baked in the house. These have chicken wings in there also. They also have chicken wings in there. And in this container, I have one whole, roughly chopped red onion, 2 large carrots, roughly chopped, and 2 bay leaves. And we're going to drop that in there. 1 tablespoon of unfiltered apple cider vinegar. And this is Bragg's apple cider vinegar. And then we're going to pour warm water and cover everything until it covers all of the food. So we're going to have a lot of water pouring to do. So I got a whole big pot of warm water. And we are covered. That's it. And this is going to go for 7 hours. Hey Google, set a timer for 7 hours.
Got it. 7 hours. And that's starting now.
And we're just going to leave this alone. And that's it. We have started our bone broth. And we have also started cleaning out our freezers. So we are down to 2 hours now. So it's been 5 hours in here already. And this broth is looking really good.
Daddy!
So I'm just stirring it. And you see the carrot? This has to like melt all the way down. I had a wing I wanted to show you guys.
Can you go this way? Aiden, no!
Shh.
Dessert? What dessert?
My lab cake, no. It's ice cream? No. Wow. A big fat no.
Continue.
So I was saving pieces of chicken like this, chicken breast, to make soup. And I asked my husband to bring the bag in for me to put the chicken bones in. And he brought this bag in. And I didn't realize it, and then it froze, and then, well, needless to say, it ended up in this broth. Our broth is been in our roaster for 7 hours. We had it for 14 hours. 7 hours was on 220, and then we had it in again for another 7 hours at a lower temperature at 180. And it finished like around 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, but I was sleeping. So I'm up now, and we're going to strain out all the bones and the bits and the pieces and the vegetables, and I'm going to put it in this bowl, and then we're going to put it back in there to bring it up to a simmer. I like this new canner because you can lift it out of the big body. So right now I have on the stove, I have my Dutch oven and strainer, and I have my cheesecloth, so I need to strain this out. And then I'll wash this. And trying not to make too much of a mess, because I just cleaned my stove. So
Take me as there's no turning back around. Looking at your eyes, I know I found everything I need.
We have our broth back inside of our roaster pan, cleaned and washed. And it's back in here, and we're going to bring this up to a simmer because we need hot liquid, hot jars, hot canner. Everything has to be hot. So while this is doing what it needs to do, I am going to go and straighten up, clean up my mess. We'll be back. Now it's time for us to ladle our broth into our pint jars, our quart jars. No, we're going for 1 inch headspace. If you were doing this in pint jars, it would be the same thing, 1 inch headspace. And you know, you can actually put a strainer. I'm going to go a step further and put a strainer over this. So any little missing pieces, because I do see a little bit of pieces floating around still. And we're going to strain it again. This does not need to be debubbled, it's all liquid. And don't worry about the little fat floating around. You could put this in the refrigerator and let it cool off, and then you can skim the fat off, but that's fine. So we have one.
Looking at your eyes, I know I found everything I need. So take me as you see me. I know that you don't need me, but somehow you still call me as I am. Take me as your child, make my love run wild, pure and undefiled. I know you can. Even more for me, I give back everything. My mind, my heart, my soul, the place you call.
I am hoping I have enough for a, so that inch is that first lip, that first raise on the jars. So I'm hoping I have enough for another quart jar. If not, we can throw this into our soup because I need to make soup.
What?
Yeah, I think we're gonna make it.
You don't know
Looks
what
like
shower?
we made it.
Go in your bedroom.
Look how far we come, my baby. Mighty took the long way. We knew we'll get there someday. They say our love will never make it, but just look at us going strong. Okay. Now it's time to clean our room. rims. Now it's time for us to clean these off.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Take me as your child, make my love run wild, pure and undefiled. I know you can hold me closer now. I know there's no turning back around. Looking at your eyes, I know I found everything I need. So take me as you see me. I know that you don't need me, but somehow you still call me as I am. Take me as your child, make my love run wild, pure and undefiled. I know you can.
Fingertip tight. And we are processing the quart jars for 25 minutes. But that process time does not start until it comes up to pressure, and my pressure is 10 pounds. Or another way to check it is when it starts to rock. When your rock is on there and it's rocking. So let's transfer into our canner. And we have the right amount, 7 jars. We have 3 quarts of water in our canner, because that's what my canner requires, 3 quarts of water. We have our jars filled to 1 inch with our broth. There we go. And our 7 jar will go right in the middle. And there we go. So I have 10 minutes, been vented for 10 minutes. And now I'm going to put my 10-pound weight on. And we're going to wait for it to come up to pressure or until this starts rocking. You don't have to pay attention to that thing popping up. Don't matter. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Mic wasn't on. So it's rocking. We got our pressures up to 10 and our 10 pound is on, and I set the timer for 25 minutes. So almost there. Almost. We're gonna let this go for 25 minutes, then let it cool inside of the canner, let it come all the way down to pressure, and then let it cool for 5 minutes before we take the top off. And then take the top off and let it sit in there for another 10 minutes, and then we'll take it out. Now we had it in there for 5 minutes.
We are willing to do whatever we need to be able to move ahead.
Dr. Now still wants us to lose more weight and hit a goal before he thinks we're ready for weight loss surgery. But at least he's
Now I'm just gonna leave it like that
just knowing that Dr.
for another 10 minutes.
Help me to do something about it.
Hey Google,
I feel like
set a
it's
10-minute
that
timer.
motivation that I need.
Yeah. So we are done. Our 10 minutes for letting it cool. With the top, I'm hearing popping going on, and that's a beautiful sound when you're canning. But tomorrow will be the real test if we have a true seal. So this is our 7 quart jars of. It's popping. Popping. It really is popping.
Put your thing on head. Victoria. Do you have your head thing on, right?
It is popping in here, in the canner. So
Ready to get your cup?
I really like to, I like the fact that when I turn the top and leave the top on there, it helps with the steam. So you won't open it with that full force of steam coming into your face. But look at this. Yes, look at this. I hope you guys can hear. Go ahead, take your water. I hope you guys can hear this popping that's going on here. And it's very exciting. Very exciting. So we have 7 quart jars of homemade bone broth. And we're going to leave it here. And in the morning, I'm going to wipe them down, take off the rings, check to make sure that they have a true seal, and label, and store them away. So it's still bubbling in there. I don't know what happened to my pizza sauce, but none of those sealed properly, but it is what it is. It was my first time doing it, so I will do it again. I will do it again. But it wasn't a waste. And you guys should have seen that video already, that it wasn't a waste. The pizza sauce was not a waste, and you guys should have seen that video already that I did. And it was 11 pizzas that I made, and it's now in the freezer. By the time this video come out, they probably would have eaten halfway through that, but it didn't go to waste. We make pizza out of it, right? We're not wasting nothing, absolutely nothing.